Hi, I'm Michael Nadlin from Market Lead, and today's video is about Performance Max lead generations and the insights that I've seen over the last few weeks running it on a few of my clients. Now, Performance Max for lead generation has been a bit of a gray area at the moment. A lot of people saying it's good, a lot of people saying it's bad, and for a lot of reasons why. And I'm actually starting to really think the reason why is not because it doesn't work well, it's because I don't think it's being done well. So like all channels, a lot of people say, oh, the leads are poor, or we're getting bot traffic, or we're getting rubbish traffic. And I think that's with all channels and every campaign type or strategy. So the things I've realized in the campaigns that I've been running is, firstly, there are 4 things that I've focused on. And the first one is location. So I've noticed when you've got a tighter or smaller location, the quality seems to be better. You actually get more leads. But I think it's also because you actually contain the targeting within the area, so you actually get better results from that. So when you've got a campaign that just focuses a certain town or a certain state, it goes significantly better. Now, the next thing is I like to segment out my campaigns. Rather than having different asset groups under one campaign, I have one campaign per asset group. The reason why, unlike e-commerce, is you don't get to see the result on an asset group level, which is hard to make optimizations towards what are the best audience signals and what are the best creative. So what I do with my clients is I've been segmenting out the asset groups into their own campaigns. And then that way I can actually start to see the performance on a campaign level. Now, the second part, and actually part of the third part as well, is the thing I'm noticing the best, that's working the best, is using a high intent audience. So I've spoken about this in all my videos, but high intent being recent retargeting, previous purchases and previous conversions. Firstly, you are retargeting people to start off with, but then secondly, you're actually building a really high intent lookalike audience to work off. Now, the fourth thing is just the results or the insights that I'm seeing. Now, for a few of my clients, but particularly one client, most of them I'm seeing an uplift in conversions by about 20 to 50%, which is huge. And I know that sounds quite unrealistic to a lot of businesses, but these are businesses that are getting probably about 20 to 100 leads a month. So seeing a significant improvement there. The other thing is I've got a client that their leads are up 800%, eightfold. So they were getting about 20 a month. Now they're at 160 a month. Cost per lead is 20% cheaper. And I'm starting to believe that there are multiple factors towards this. And I think this segmentation works really well. So the campaign segmentation is a really strong, potent point. If you want to have more control of this, you can.
Now, you know what time it is. I'll keep this short. Like, comment, and subscribe to keep up to date with the latest and greatest Google Ads and paid ad news. And lastly, it's your time to be number one. So Market Lead is now taking on new clients. So if you're serious about increasing sales, increasing customers, and more importantly, scaling your business, book in a strategy session with someone in my team and you'll get a free action plan. Just go to marketlead.com.au, go to the strategy session link, and then book it in there. So remember, like, comment, and subscribe. I'll keep this short. Enjoy.
Now, the last thing is what people ask about is the lead quality or the sales qualified leads. I've been asked the clients about them and they're saying the lead quality is fine. So they're not seeing any issues. So when you hear issues about the quality of lead or like that, their bot leads, is firstly, you've got to think about how are you targeting it? Like I send all traffic to landing pages and landing pages only. I make sure that the assets are the same as the landing page, the creative is the same as the ads, the audience signals are the same as the best audience signals that are available that I recommend, and also what I'm seeing in Google Analytics. But when you keep it really tight to start off with, you can build on success. So then when the ads are being shown to the wrong people, you're not being shown to the wrong people because you've always started off with right lookalike audiences. I don't start with anything broad. I don't start with any affinity audiences. I don't even start with any in-market audiences. I only start off with really high intent signals from the business, technically first or third party data from website traffic, previous conversions, previous sales and email lists, and then I work from there. It works really well. I'd like to work on any account that I can do this on because I love doing it. I've executed on 15 accounts over the last few weeks and it's gone really well. So if anyone's watching this and you're doubting it, just give it a try. Do it properly. Do it the way I've recommended in this video and you might notice some significantly better results. If people say it isn't working, I don't think it's because it doesn't work. I just don't think they're doing it properly. I don't think it's if it works, it's how it works. And the how's more important than if, because like any of my campaigns or any of my clients, I had e-commerce clients that were using Performance Max that weren't working. And I was like, oh, does Performance Max not work? But then I realized I had to shift it to maybe a feed only strategy or certain signals. and then it did work and it's getting better results. So it's not that the platform or the channel does not work. It's just not being worked right for that client. So hope you got something out of this. Like, comment, subscribe. Enjoy.